You can even understand what Apex are looking for there, right? He's finding one on Magnum. Keiko gonna look for, oh, that was disgusting. Look for one of his own and he gets it.
Dodges the stun as well, finds a second. Oh, what? Keiko! Just when the round looks completely doomed, Keiko.
What? Okay, wait, no way, Taka. It's actually goes back in. Gets the knife kill as well on top of that. After pulling out the shorty, now just has to fully run away. Pulls the operator back out, but it is going to be tough to find anything else. Keiko.
Be careful because they might. Oh, the timing though. Logan finds that crucial kill, and now it's gonna be a 2v1. Keiko has a position towards the C garage area. Does know where Logan is, might be able to find the timing on him, but it does look like they want to take that 1v1. Keiko able to find the kill, still looking very, very healthy, and it's just going to be the Omen versus the Jet. Keiko still having that dash back on, then Paranoia not quite connecting. Shorty available, and it is going to be the ace for Keiko. 3 on the Blade Storm to get Apex to match point.
Because the problem with the setup is
look at this. They're going to bait Keiko here, and doesn't even matter because it gets away. Alive wanted to get that picks. They're coordinated. They don't care. Alive though, make sure he had Alives too. And then maybe there's an opportunity here because they've evened the scales. A 2v3. Monster finds one for the tally himself. Dash for Alive. Runs out of bullets. And it's Keiko to get the finishing blow in the end.
Cautious and meticulous on approach, but it is a bit of a stack hit. And the flash could not have been better. Keiko already teed up.
This feels like a bit of a formality now.
Yeah.
5v3, the weapon advantage here as well. Again, no stone left unturned here on the way through. A dump of utility. I guess the last one to deal with here. In a consolation, but no. Keiko will actually find his 4th there, making great progress towards that Blade Storm, potentially being available here for round 3. It's just the tank. And the crowd wants it. Does Keiko find the ace here? He does indeed.
Beautiful work. Nice little confidence builder there. Seeing some biased casters in the...
To Apex as to what's going down. Enzo again steps up big. Oh my god, Keiko's in the perfect spot. Sat behind screen, picks up 2. These only 2 left to push up forward. Waddle and Lewis.
Denying him that information, at least temporarily, but if they don't get out fast, they're gonna be punished for it. It's gonna be Bayaf, that first person to go down. Whalers tries to find the trade, but that's gonna be denied completely, and more than that, that's gonna be the spike dropped to boot as well. Attempting the flash comes in, but Keiko, you do not let this man.
Nightfall coming forwards. Keiko there to stop it. Batty G. Dropped. So Apex got control, but the Overstrike is going to apps for Ascend. They'll win the round. Musashi stuck around though. He's going to try to take off down the rotations, but it's only a 1-for-1 trade by the end of it. This and the timing is not going to be with him, is it? Monster can't shoot back at Keiko this time around, so Apex stay on top. 2 players live by the end of it, and it's their round for the take.
Going to be a super late lurk coming through. It relies on them getting that spike down, and so far they're doing well to get control, but 10 seconds as the spike hits the floor. Keiko already in for 2, and now the trouble's brewing. Davies desperately looking for something. The flank is being caught, but Batty gets away with the kill. Another, all he needed to survive. Instead, Keiko takes all 4. Yeah, that was the thing. There was no time for the flamp in that round. Batty tries to sell a fake. Like, he rotates over, sends in a dart into C. All the players on Apex are going, good one. We've just seen your J. Yeah. You've not fooled us at all.
Like, the tempo has just been a little bit too quick.
Yeah, I don't think they feel like they want to slow down here. You see the usual Jet updraft play attempt coming in, and Keiko in fact succeeds being able to shut down Logan. That's a huge first.
Rolling Thunder thrown in. All players were off the site. They were ready for that ultimate to come through on the Apex side. Mazzy trying to maybe fake out the sound a bit, but he's been tanked up by the dart. An advantage for now is going to be kept by Apex. Good return at least to drop Enzo, but that off keeps on finding victims with Addicted down. The spike still to be planted. This is certainly a tough situation for Saw. Dash used to cross over, try and get control underneath. Updraft, not going to punish the plant, but it'll catch the planter. A 4th kill for this man. What an incredible round. He does a decent job, comes out with 3 kills. A round that looked like it was dead pretty much from the beginning. He almost gets a collat there as well, but, well, finishes his dinner a little bit later on. Fantastic stuff.
Definitely know that C is being taken over right now, that the push is coming forwards. Magnum respects it. Keiko, though, holding that long angle.
brings his position to life. Now, where'd you get the spike down, right? You've got no real safe position. You're going to have to take the fight to them.
Yeah, they have to fight forward. They've also got to lurk on A. They're going in.
And they're really making it work. Shadow, though, coming in as his reinforcements, helps it seal the deal.
knives.
Kiko, though, bring out the plays, getting back on site, is able to help. Have you heard the story where Alive gets 3 kills and wins a round for Ascend? Sway moment? Nah. Well, it's not this time. It's not happening this time around.
No, but that's from Apex.
That's a different
high-low and the player ready to swing off the content.
Armor as well as a classic. Like, that's a strange pistol buy. You don't see that often. And it's working out onto Mo as they just to force Outlaw away as well. And I mean, this is a fantastic little attack onto B. Keiko with another one as Outlaw goes down.
Yep. Okay, we're getting some trades back and forth. I will say a few members of Apex are low, but Keiko finds the fourth. Is he going to get the eighth?
Lockdown came through, but there's a counteraction with that Hunter's Fury, which allows Keiko to move inwards. They can turn it all around themselves. And now it's a 2-on-2. Monster isolated. They know where he is, but gets the job done against Magnum. And he delays it by so much. Allows Masashi to reposition. Yes, he drops. But is Masashi in a good one? Keiko reads it, knows exactly where his opponent is, but goes directly for the spike because he's read Masashi falling back. Goes for the touch. Recon shows him. Goes for the swing. Keiko! Calm as ever. Reads it. Defuses. That's the win for Apex.
But it turns absolutely on its head. Apex, they go for the retake when the Hunter's Fury comes out to cancel the lockdown. The lockdown was just a ruse. It was a distraction so they could get back on the site. And Musashi...
It gets shot. If you want, it's all up to Keiko.
Alva steps out and takes it down here. Spying the 1v1 against Keiko. Keiko's been so huge for Apex all game long. Spots out the player. Playing around the box, playing around the dice. The shorty comes out, and it's answering with a shorty of his own. Keiko makes the heroics happen.
The rolling thunder in Yampi's hands.
I mean, they're waiting. They're biding their time just a bit more now, just knowing that there's no opportunity to get that down safely.
Wow.
Keiko's just got a sliver to work with, and that's all he needs.
Insane. And it's all down to Keiko and the gap. This youngster, man. Keiko shining time and time again. Look at that gap. There barely was a pixel visible for him. And then the smoke clears. And it's re-smoked, and it's even a bigger gap. Missed it. He gives the call that they've crossed it. He's going to have to go all the way around, and that's the first pick. That's a weapon to be collected in case he runs out of plays. Another shot found, and Camo and Stoxo drop to the ground. And Keiko takes this round all to himself.
Using the toxic screen to his own favor from the enemy side of Koi.
Wants another bite. Give him the full ace, because this guy deserves it. 5 points of health, and he wants 5 kills, and he gets it! Keiko, a masterclass on the Jets, makes his mark on VCT MEA.
You would say you have a crush on all of them.
They're just so beautiful. Every single one. Well, opening shot from Keiko. Almost no reaction in his player count, but he has managed to find one. As Team Heretics close the distance, and apparently you can hip fire this weapon.
Keiko trying to clear out towards U-Haul. There he is, catching Magnum on the back pedal away. Should be securing for the plant now. Keiko feeling confident.
Snack here.
It's perfect. It's perfect timing. He's seen one. Does he? He actually does know. Yeah, perfect. Keiko, confidence builder. That's the showstopper now. Seeing Keiko really.
Another ping with the recon. The operator for Keiko, first blood into the round.
No commanders available from Shadows already, so 2 ultimates being numbers. Team Liquid gotta get in here quickly. Keiko, operator's shot. It's not good enough though, because there's not enough space garnered. Gravino to the back end, still has a snake bite. No, he doesn't, he's been walled off. And Shadow nearby uses a classic. Diffuse halfway. Shadow, is he gonna do it against his former teammate? Shadow nearby, but it's Keiko to find the shot. Round goes to Koi. What an explosive round for them to win. Into assist. Tries to play the upper angle, but Keiko is good for it. Can he resist the second shot? And Team Liquid keeping on top. Keiko hit the heroics. The Prodigy keeping the team on top. But there were 2 lockdowns, which means Koi had to be forced back as well. Keiko goes in for another bite. And there's 2 left. But he's so low. That's got to hinder his confidence. Moves up. That angle from Starkso is such a sneaky one, but now he's been revealed. Keiko going all the way around. He might be able to find another! Pair it up with Yampi's kill. Team Liquid execute the retake to success. One misses the mark. And that's Camo to the back of sight, already no more. And Team Liquid seem to be clear to close this out because Shadows and Shadow only got pistols. And they're not going to be good enough to deal with a stampede of rifles. They know where he is, surely, right?
Well, they're still looking. Oh,
That was a clean shot,
clean
though.
flick, but it's his demise, inevitable.
Sides. Nothing too crazy coming out on the side of Team Liquid as far as any ultimates that can help with the setup for one of these executions. You're mostly looking towards Mystic to give an opportunity.
For mates, that has been really nice to see on this defensive side. Everything crazy over rotations. Both players were low, and Keiko manages to find both kills as a...
Patrick still gets they still get effective trades even with all of that. And yeah, the J should be dead, and he isn't. How are things going this way? This is an absolute mess again! And Keiko wins out on the site. Zeus is still here. This man is lethal, and he's reminding you why. This would have to be an absolutely nuclear round from Keiko, though. 4 kills he'll need to get in total. Only got 13 seconds. Goes for the safest plant he can. It's down. 1v1. And a captain's not got it. Keiko with a belting round for Liquid there. And it felt like every fight that should have gone one way went the other.
Yet to be used. In fact, may not even be needed. Eventually, it's thrown out. Hyper's done well, but Keiko's still standing. And they haven't managed to deal with him just in the middle of the site. Still looking to fight, and it's all gone wrong for Apex. At the hands of Keiko once again. I think that was Fluorescent going back to her around the middle of the site.
Well, that is actually why you see the ultimate go the way it does, avoiding Keiko. They think that front side shouldn't be a problem. It's the back side, it's the spawn that they have to fight for. Keiko doesn't see anything. It looks like it's an inevitable scenario. Makes one into the smoke, catches the kill, has an idea on the second. Cosmic Divide put through, and he's seen him! The barrel stuck through the smoke! Keiko, the time lock!
Hold on. Camo, once again, getting involved. And Mr. Fallen got caught in the ult. Maybe trying to slip through CT, but the ult covered both, and now the plant comes in from Nats. Does Krax try and be sneaky here? Does he try and make the hero play himself? Just goes for the spray. Oh, dearie me. Nats says no. It's looking like 11 for Liquid now. And a captain and Yeta J pretty behind the wheel on this, having to walk in pretty much blind. A barrel seen and 2 bodies dropped. It ain't over yet. Down to a 2v2. Yeta J's got ult as well. Keiko, Camo, called upon again. Ult gonna go down now. Molly on top. This is buying time. Oh, Keiko on the fadeaway. Gonna find out the captain, leaving just Yeta J in the 1v2. One to the right, one up front. He's running out of time here, and Liquid getting closer and closer. Keiko again! Huge impact. Flash goes in. Camo actively holding this. They're looking to try and get that res potentially on Yampi. Sociable, what a shot! Anything you can do, I can do better. Keiko with the Red Bull clutch.
エントリーは T2 に対してパテックワンピック。サイモン入っていくが、ブレードストームを切ったカンカンは耐えれるか。2オン4です。エルボーからの取り返しキーコ。追加のペイント弾であぶり出してカンカンの位置を特定しました。これで同点3対3。
分断するところまでは本当に見事だったんですけども、やはり時間をかけた影響によって映画の警戒度は少しずつ上がっていたんですね。特に
トリプル取り切ったのバン。
おお、一応上がった。
1v1。インセンディアリー。このままゴーストでヘッドショット。
アビリティあるから入って、あ、綺麗なヘディング。入ってこないだろうという読みだったセンチネルズに対して裏取りですよ。
ジェットエントリー、ゼッケンが入っている。そのスモークの手前にはキーコが入っていた。
手前で
2人仕留めた。ダウン中、流れ込んでくるこの防衛陣、
素晴らしいカバーです。
止め切りました。3対3。
キーコのダブルキルからブラストバックを飛ばしたってショートッパーだったんですが、まさに落としてキーコ4キル。エース目の前。おお、キーコとてつもないエースです。なんとなくは理解できました。まだ理解はできました。この後です。
5キル目。うわ
ずらしてジンとクロスの射程を組んだ。完璧だ。
トリプルピークを2人で抑えた。ね、
デコイフラッシュ、そしてディメンショナルドリフトオープンからのショーティーというのが見られるでしょう。さあ ダバイのカバーは、そしてスミスのテクニックが出るか。そこをブラストパックで避けることができるのかキーコ。個人技の勝負です。まずはショーストッパー、デコイ流し、フラッシュ流し、体で受けた。あえて同じ方向からダバイがやってくる。キーコクラッチプレーレッドブルクラッチキーコテクニカル。コンボルト壊されました。ショックボルト手前、人数を出る打ち合いに行く。しかし上下どちらもビルノが対応した。
レコニングを切ってリキッド取り返しを狙うが、ここで挟み込んだゾン2キーコ、コルテジャキーコリキッド350ですが、リキッドリードは渡しません。そして下をゼノムが進むんですが、パリテックが削りました。そしてチューブに関してはキーコキッチン中からです。チューブ進行。ただキッチンのキーコはいけない。
まあ仕方なくミッドからの支配を狙っていくチームリキッド。この音を聞いていくレビウス。ダブルキル。残るはキーコです。キーコおお、チャンスがありましたが最後は YG です。
エースチャンスは生まれましたけど、にしてもキーコ強かったですね。でも